It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight.
Hey girl, it's Craft Week 2.0 because we didn't really do it last time. We didn't get anything done. The advent calendar has been put on hold until after the holidays because I have to make presents for other people. I'll be making a fish garland, a garland of fish for my friends who I think will be into that as a Christmas present. Other people are certainly making things. Mimi's making things. Morgan has some things. Okay, so I'm asking everyone, when I say fish garland, what do they think? What do they picture? Morgan said Jesus-shaped fish, like circle triangle, and they are, she said, human centipede style.
Ass to mouth.
Ass to mouth. What are you picturing, Mimi, when I just say fish garland? Like, what comes to your mind? If you were going to make a felt fish garland, what would it look like?
I mean, I feel like I would probably have a few different kinds of fish, and they would be hanging like I caught you.
Yes. Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking. What shape of fish would you imagine sort of generally?
Like different kinds. Like maybe an angelfish. Maybe
okay.
Maybe I would pick like river fish, like trout, or I'd probably pick either tropical or river.
Yeah. I was at least thinking like long fish. You know what I mean?
Like sardines, but big?
Not big that beans? Big. How big do they need to be?
I mean, sardines are tiny.
Oh, sorry. I guess bigger than that, yeah, but not like giant. Sorry, you say big, and I was like what, like foot long?
Bigger than sardine.
Are you talking like a 4-inch fish?
That's what I was thinking. Like 4-inch fishes, they're like hanging. They're like sardine adjacent, or I saw on Pinterest someone has made like felt like those fish flags where it's like the mouth is like open and it's on. So that might be really cute. Sure. Show me your projects, Mimi.
Okay. Right now, I'm working on a little hat, little toddler ear flap hat.
Oh, very cute.
This is like the prototype to see if it fits the kid, the baby, the kid.
The kid?
Fits your kid. And maybe some other kids we know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just moved
cute.
this sewing machine in here, which is set up to do stretch with a walking foot. That I've been sewing all of the stretch materials on so that we can watch a movie.
Yeah.
And then over here I have more.
Okay, we have this really nice light that Papa put up for you.
Yes, he put in my IKEA things, because they're not, you can tell over there, they're not very bright light bulbs. So he brought a work light up so that it's nice and bright.
Very
yeah,
sweet.
we have all of our machines set up. So this is my heavy duty machine that's set up for like regular, like cotton woven fabrics. But I finished these little baby tag blankets.
So cute. Yeah, we know a lot of babies this year, actually.
We do, yeah. I'm making a bunch of these.
Yeah.
And then also, I finished these little strawberries.
Oh, yes. The crinkle strawberries are so cute.
They can chew on them. Oh, these are actually the finished bowl covers that I talked about.
In the last video.
Yep,
Incredible.
So they just go over the little bowl.
Yeah, I like that one's a strawberry shortcake hat.
I know, it is, right?
It's very cute.
It doubles as that. And then these are the 3 different sizes that we have.
Gorgeous.
Oh, I finished all of Kyle's things.
Yeah.
But I haven't made them out yet. So I made a little drink cozy.
Yeah.
Cup cozy. These are the bowl cozies that
cute.
I made. They just have different insides.
Yeah.
And then these are like the vintage fabric pot holders that I made.
Beautiful. Oh my god, yeah, I am gonna bully you to help me finish up the baby's quilts that I started a million years ago.
Definitely. I think that's everything.
Your thread is really fun over here.
Oh yeah, so anytime you are serging things, it's never the right color. And I am so sorry, but I'm not one of those people that's gonna re-thread my freaking serger every single time.
Yeah.
You don't even see it.
Yeah, you don't even see it. It's always on the inside. So I just have somebody, I saw on Tilly and the Buttons, in the comments of something, somebody said, I just put rainbow in mine. And then you always have a cute hidden rainbow.
That's really
it's like
cute.
Gay also, so.
Yeah, I love it. Adorable. So, yeah. Perfect. Thanks, Mimi. Wow, yeah, you have...
Oh, yeah, we have Bo's machine set up.
You can tell it's Bo's from the stickers.
We just kind of fixed it, but it's going to be set up for embroidery. And then Morgan's machine, of course.
Yes.
This is my serger, and then this is my heavy duty machine.
Yeah.
That's set up like
Mimi owns how many sewing machines total?
I have 5 total. I have a cover stitch machine too.
Right, and we're not including Bo's and Morgan's. So there are 7 sewing machines in this house.
I think that's right.
Hello. It is like, I don't know, 6 a.m.? Yeah. Baby's still sleeping. My hope is to get some wrapping done. But I figured I'd take this opportunity to talk about what we're getting our 6-month-old for Christmas. Sorry, I'm watching the baby monitor. Now, he's 6 months old. He doesn't know it's Christmas. So all of this stuff we either thrifted or we've already had for a while. None of it's like new. None of it did we buy for Christmas in the last month. First, if you watch the, I think it was the Halloween decorating vlog, we did find this horse made by Felix's, I think, great-grandpa. I need to clean it off. We're not wrapping this. I just figured I would show it. But it's really cute. I love it. I think he will be able to sit on it fairly soon since he can, sit up. But none of this do I think he's, absolutely ready for right now. And I think that's kind of the thing about Christmas with, babies, is, it's usually stuff that they will play with in the next 6 months. Next, we thrifted this a while ago. Felix found it. It's really cute. It was missing a mallet, but I think we can either make another mallet or make a pair of mallets. I think the reason it's ages 3 and up is because, a baby will stick this in their mouth. So, I do get that. But also, if we're sitting there playing with it with him, if he's never playing with it alone, is it a problem? If you know, let me know. But I feel like if it's something that we, store high-ish and we bring down to sit with him and play with it together, then I don't think it would be a problem. This was on our registry. It's the first and only light up and make noise toy we will be giving to him. We're trying to minimize that, not so much for his development, more for our annoyance. We're trying to minimize the amount of light up make noise toys. Next we have this little Slumberkins and the book that goes with it. We actually bought this I think 2 years ago. They were having a sale. We weren't pregnant, but we're trying. If you've never heard of Slumberkins, they're an incredible company. This is not sponsored. I would love for it to be sponsored if you guys know anyone who works there. But they make these little stuffed animals, and they make several different types. These are my favorite ones. They're classic stuffed animal shape. And this is coming from someone who famously doesn't really like stuffed animals that much. They are so soft. My cousin actually turned me on to them after our pregnancy loss. They got us the Sprite, which is not one that the baby will be playing with as of right now. If he becomes obsessed with it, then we can talk about it later. But there are these little stuffed animals that teach kids about specific feelings and about specific things that they're going through. So the Sprite is about grief and loss, and it's supposed to be something that maybe you give your kid if their grandparent dies or something like that. And they each come with a little book that talks about the feeling that they're teaching. So Dragon here actually uses they them pronouns, which is really cute. That's not why we necessarily picked it out, but that's just part of it. But their feeling that they're talking about is it encourages children to access their creativity in many forms. Whether engaging in art, building, or imaginative play, everyone has the capacity to dream. And it's just kind of about everybody's different. Everybody has different dreams. Also I just think they're really cute. We have, I think, 2 other Slumberkins that come with books also that I think we'll be spacing out and giving one to him for his birthday, and because he's not interested in them right now. So they're in a closet waiting for him. Every time they have a sale, if we happen to have recently gotten paid, I'm should we buy a Slumberkins? Is there something we need to learn about? Anyway, that's really cute. I probably will wrap this, even though I think it'd be really cute just sitting out. On the same Slumberkins theme, this is another thing that we bought when we weren't actually pregnant yet. It's just a little puzzle, but I think mostly he's just gonna chew on them, to be honest. I don't think these teach a certain feeling. I think they're just really cute. That's everything we're giving him. I might lay out a little outfit that I just think is cute to give to him. He also has a few things from other people, obviously. But a couple of those things have his name on it, so I won't be showing them. Then, for our, family, we do this family gift exchange, and this is what we got for that. It's a $25 limit. I am of the opinion that if you're doing a gift exchange, which I don't think is necessarily a bad idea, especially when it's, mostly adults going to something, But if you're doing one, I feel like you should always go with a practical gift. I think you should go practical or gift card. That's how I feel. It is less funny and less exciting. I also feel like in our family, we have like a really good mix of people who give like kind of a gag gift and like, you know, something practical, something that like they're just trying to get back to themselves. But I'm giving French press. Most everyone in the family, I think, drinks coffee and then a cute little mug. I also try to always give something that if I ended up going home with it, I would be fine. We don't have a French press. We recently pared down our mugs, but like because of that, we have room for one more. I would have thrifted a mug. I didn't this year. Judge me if you want. We have a baby, and so I forgot how quickly Christmas came up. And then Felix is giving knives. This is coming out after Christmas, I think. But they're bringing knives because they want to take the knives home. They tried this, I think the last 2 years they've brought knives. And someone else always takes it because it's a good gift. Like a good pair of knives, you kind of always need it if you cook at all. And then you guys saw in the last crafting video, we made a bunch of handprints to give to family. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get some wrapping done before the baby wakes up, because it's like very low stakes. So if he wakes up in the middle of it, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Also, I don't know if I said this already. Our tripod that we use for filming is upstairs because we're doing Craft Week Part 2. So right now, the phone that I'm filming on is like precariously stacked on a bunch of baby toys. So if the angle is weird, I'm so sorry. No, everyone's always wondering what I'm reading. I think this will end up being my last book of the year. Maybe not, actually, because I guess it's only the 22nd. Anyway, I'm listening to Off With Their Heads by Zoe Hana Makuda, I think is how you say it. It's a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, but it's sapphic and kind of like Korean-American based. The author I just found out is actually only 24 and lives in Seattle. So if anyone knows Zoe, I'm enjoying it so far. The only thing I will say is this is if you're new, I just got in my audiobook era as we've been doing shifts and I've been waking up at 3 a.m. and like doing stuff. This is my first time doing like a fantasy audiobook, so I'm re-listening to the first hour. That was my problem getting into fantasy at all as a genre, is there's so much world building, and I've never been into fantasy because I'm like, I can't remember that many details. There's a nice balance because I don't want too little to be going on, but if too much is going on, I'm not that into it. Anyway, that's super interesting, but I was like, this is worth listening to. This is worth reading. But I'm gonna just re-listen to the first hour. And I used to not do that to myself. I would just like feel stupid the rest of the book. And like, why? Why wouldn't I just start over? I'm literally hurting no one. I didn't waste time. This time I'm going to have a little bit of knowledge, and like it's already so much clearer by re-listening to the first. It probably wasn't an hour, probably like the first 40 minutes. And I'm going to be set up more for success the rest of the book. So like, I don't feel bad for starting it over. And you shouldn't either if that's something you have to do. We also have a 3-year-old in the family, and we're giving her these really cool blocks that we thrifted. If you missed it in the last video, I think it was the last video, we're trying to kind of exclusively do thrifted or handmade gifts for the next couple of years, as much as we can, not just for our kid, but for everyone's. Anyway, they're really cool. Felix gave them all a little bath, so they were drying in the night. And so I also have to wrap this at some point, but I'm waiting because I want to make sure they're really dry. They should. I mean, they feel really dry though.
So what I'm making is a countdown chain. It's like all in like little rainbow fabrics, very cute. For like, it lets people do them for Christmas, but this is for like anything. Like the person I'm giving it to, she's gonna have a baby brother soon, so I thought it could be like a countdown to the due date. Yeah. And then after that, whatever, vacation, birthday, whatever. These took so long to do. It was a cute idea. So long. Because guess what? 30 of these little strips, they're like double-sided. This is a jelly roll. Like these are just from Jelly Roll. So it was really easy to cut all the pieces. But, you know, and it's got interfacing in here, like the thick interfacing. But first of all, just the like sewing them together. Now turning them. I have every turning tool that has been invented. None of them, literally none of them work for this. And I did it
just because it's like such a thick strip.
I don't know, Morgan. So I just did it. So I sewed up each side so that I can just turn the tube, because God forbid I would have had to have actually turned this with just a little bit of a opening.
That's true,
like I think that would have been so much harder. But it takes so long to do this. And I spent so long last night. This is the last one doing this, and my fingers hurt. Starting this again today, my fingers hurt so bad. They're bruised at the tips.
You're so brave.
But it is very cute. But I'm just telling you, know what you've gotten yourself into. See, look how long.
It looks so easy.
It seems like a very simple project to do. No.
Now, do other people who do them put interfacing in them?
Yeah. I mean, that's all the instructions. They're all like, yeah, you put in the thick interfacing. I don't think it would have, I guess it would have been easier if I didn't have interfacing. But then they're not really thick enough, you know? Because
Like
you
they're
want
not
them to
sturdy.
have, yeah, they're not, you want it to be like a paper chain,
Yeah.
but it's fabric. So you can reuse them and you can store them. Like a paper chain, you can't take apart and like use year
Yeah.
after year. But this, you could literally just store it with the flat pieces, you know, unvelcro them. But yeah, so that's what's happening with this.
But it turned out really cute.
Yeah, it did turn out really cute.
Hello, we're doing shift changeover. And Felix finish.
No.
Oh.
Felix is so tired of doing this.
It's so cute though.
I'm sick of looking at it.
No, what? It's so cute.
I feel like it looks stupid.
No. I love it so much.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
You're doing a good job, Grandpa.
Thank you, Grandpa.
This is how the fish turned out. They're so cute. You're gonna love them. Okay, I'm making this little purse for our friend who's a baby. I don't think it'll be, it's definitely more complicated than the book. As you can see by the 14 step instructions versus like the 5-step instructions, but I think it'll end up pretty cute. I don't know if I need like a lining. I didn't grab one, but I feel confident between all of us we can find some more fabric that doesn't have a purpose yet. But it's, you know, it's flower in quotation marks, the happy hedgehog. Good for flower. Good morning. It's a new day. Mimi's watching the baby for a couple hours. Felix is still sleeping. I'm gonna do like a quick little like 2-hour clean, which is not really crafting, but I thought I'd include it anyway because it gets me off my phone when I record things and time lapse. Very excited to do that. My goals, it's almost exactly 10. My goals are to be able to like Swiffer our kitchen and sweep it up really nice and vacuum everything. I have to clean everything on top of it, on top of the ground in order to be able to do that. So obviously that is part of it, but that is my hope and my dream. I also really need to shower. So bad. And then I'm also, before I shower, I'm gonna clean off the high chair in the shower. That's my plan. I'm gonna take some dish soap, go crazy in the shower with the high chair. Because it just needs a nice little, it needs to be really cleaned. All right, it's a new day, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, what's going on, Teehee?
Baby Shield. I hate quilts.
Oh no.
They're so bad.
You've changed your opinion?
Well, no. I love it. I'm going to keep making them for sure. But it's so the worst. I don't like to do math. I don't like to measure things. And I don't like to iron them.
Oh no.
So this is possibly the worst project.
Triple threat.
Worst
project.
Worst project I could have given myself. I am having some fun though. Mimi's being very helpful, except for when she is not explaining how to do things well, and then it's like, everyone knows that. Because she's a hater.
I feel like you're explaining really well, Mimi.
She's very cute, which helps, but otherwise there's a lot going on. This is what it looks like right now.
We have quite a few projects Mimi finished earlier in the week that we need to film.
Yeah.
Mimi's been working the most hard.
Yeah.
The rest of us, we've been slacking a little bit.
Not me.
Okay, I forgot to film the end of me sewing it, but it's done. Look. It's so cute. It's not perfect. And I took some liberties with some of the instructions. But it's so cute. Yay. What are you putting on the quilt, my love?
It's words from that Steven Universe song that I sing them as a lullaby. I can't say it without crying.
I didn't think so.
Good. Okay.
I was trying to get it. Hold on, let me really zoom in here.
Yeah. Oh, on me?
Yeah.
I thought you meant the stitches.
Oh, on your beautiful eyes.
Okay. This is fun. I like this banter we have together.
Yeah. We forgot to film for a few days. I'm gonna eventually just go upstairs and get like a little roundup of everything Mimi has finished. Okay, what Mimi has done is made a couple of tag blankets for the babies that we know. We've got a couple here in town, and then we've got a couple that we're mailing out. There's also a toddler hat. She actually ended up making two, one for our baby and then one for a different baby that we know. And lastly, we have the ever so famous Mimi bowl cozies. Mimi, we've asked her to make these for basically all of our friends, and we use the ones at our house literally all the time. I will share in the description the pattern for these. They're really not that hard to make. All you need is cotton and interfacing and a sewing machine, and we, again, literally use ours all the time. I set up this little playpen. Yay! Finally.
Did you tell them about getting it on Facebook Marketplace?
I did get it on Facebook Marketplace, as I do everything. If you are a regular viewer, you'll know I'm Queen Facebook Marketplace. I scroll it like it's a social media. Anyway, this is like, I don't know, like $70 new. I paid $40. Honestly, I probably could have asked to pay less, but they were a really cute couple who are grandparents who were like, we bought this, and then kids grow way faster than you think, so we didn't use them that much. It's great. I don't love the blanket in the bottom. It moves a little too much for me, so I think I'm gonna try and thrift another little like alphabet mat.
It has a piece that like is connected that goes into it though, like
What do you
right?
mean? No.
That gray thing underneath the blanket.
Oh yeah, it has a floor connected
Yeah,
to it.
so
I'm
it's
so
not
sorry.
like it's like-
I thought you meant the blanket could be connected,
Oh, no.
and I was like, no.
I don't think it'd be safe for the blanket to be connected. I've been thinking about it, and
Yeah.
I can't figure out how that would work.
The last little project I'll be doing is building this weird little chair.
Very excited about weird chair. We've only referred to it as the weird chair.
It's very weird.
It's so weird. It is an ad that
It's an ad we're doing. We film tomorrow, but
Yes.
I have to build it first.
Yes. We
And
feel
then-
positively despite talking about how weird it is.
Yeah, I do like it. It's just weird because it's got a lot of features. You'll see when I finish it, and also on the ad, I guess. Comment on the ad. Tell us how we did.
Ad chat.
Ad chat. We got it done. It looks good. It looks better than I thought for sure. When I clean the living room again, I'll take a nice video. But hey, we did pretty good.
Hey,
It worked.
it looks good.
He's
Plus
got
one.
5 sections. He's like an ant human centipede.
Okay, this is kind of our new living room set up. Not too different. Basically, we had to move where the yellow chairs were, and we had to move the couch down in order to make that happen. You know, I do feel like it's a little chaotic, and at the same time, it does give us more seating. It is more comfortable. Yeah, everyone kind of has to turn their head to watch the TV, but honestly, we have a baby now, so no one really watches TV. They watch baby. So it works out. And that is the end of the craft video. We got a lot more done this week. To sum it up, I got our baby friend's purse done. Felix got about 2/3 of the quilt done. They're almost done embroidering it, and then all they have to do is sandwich it and quilt it. Mimi got a lot done. I think we all could have anticipated that, with Christmas being like a serious deadline for her. And then we also kind of rearranged the living room. Finally got a little playpen set up for our little guy. So now, like, if we need to go to the bathroom for a second, he's got a place to chill out where he can still crawl around. Very exciting. Very exciting. I do feel like as we're entering a new year, and as we're thinking a little bit more about the content we're going to make in the new year, I learned 2 things during the course of the last craft video and this one, and that's that I really miss crafting, sewing specifically. I really do. I really do love it. I really like taking something and turning it into something else. I think that's a lot of fun. I think I'm maybe, at least at this point in my life, not cut out for making crafting content, because I feel like the most interesting way to watch it is when people take a lot of during footage, and when I'm in the zone, I hate like moving the camera to like get a better angle, as you can tell by having so many time lapses in this video. If y'all are still into it, I think I might just casually essentially put time lapses and like before and afters into videos about other things, if it's just like a week in the life or things like that. But I don't think anytime soon we'll be having another like dedicated crafting video, because I would like to only do it if I can do it really well, and I think to do it really well would make it not fun anymore for me. Felix, I think, is still feeling like they're into crafting content, so I'm not saying there's going to be a lack of crafting content, but I think for me, I really wanted to get into something in 2024 that I didn't like make content out of. I think that's something that is really hard as someone who is a content creator, is that every single thing that we do every day, in the back of my head, I'm like, should I be recording this? Should I be editing this? Should I be? And it's, you know, I'm not saying I'm God's bravest soldier or anything. It's obviously a huge privilege. It's a really cool job. But I am trying to unlearn that and to sometimes just be in the moment. I think being parents who are content creators who don't share our kid does do that to an extent, and I would like to continue that. I would like to extend that into parts of my life that I don't share, not because they are necessarily private, but because I just don't want to turn them into work, you know? So I am thinking maybe sewing for me will be something like that. But now that we've had a little heart to heart, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Also, I just found out YouTube's not great at notifying people when we put videos out, so please hit the little notification bell. Sorry to be one of those people, but here we are. Turns out it actually does something. This is going to be a really challenging year, I think, for a lot of folks in the US for many reasons. I think also it will continue to be a challenging time for people all over the world. I really like that we get to have this job and we get to share stuff with you guys, and we try to be a really positive corner of the internet. And I just want to say thank you to everyone here who also does that. Of course, we also do want to use our platform for some good, so make sure you are looking in the description of our videos and you'll see current family we're trying to help out in Palestine. Would love if you could help them out. If you like this video and you're like, man, I really like these little weirdos, we are literally on every platform. We're on Instagram. We are on TikTok as long as it's there. We're on Patreon. We are on Pinterest. I have Eliminate. It's connected to TikTok, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that. But anyway, we really like making content. We really like hanging out with you guys in this weird internet space. And thank you so much for being here. And I hope that you continue to find little pieces of joy, and I hope that you keep being silly goofy. Okay, I love you guys so much. Goodbye.
God has cursed me for my what? Fish garland.
Because it's an embroidery machine.
God has cursed me for my hubris. Find my what? And my work is never finished is really funny.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm Megan. Hello. New day. Christmas happened. It was good. All right. Come on. Okay.
Here,
Take 2. Good morning. No, hold on. Felix is working on some stitching for the quilt. What's wrong?
Nothing. I can really plainly read her name through the tape.
Nah.
Okay.
Hello. That's so creepy.
So creepy.
I look creepy in that shot.
That's so creepy. Why do you
Don't-
change? You must change the key.
I don't know if I did.
You have changed the key disease.
Okay, anyway.